Good morning, folks. It's the beginning of Tack by Ceedeez, a record that I strongly recommend. Beautiful stuff, good atmosphere. This is the beginning. It's like the creation of the universe kind of music. You expect the Carl Sagan narration coming, but it's not. All right, here we go with another episode of Ceedeez. Well, there goes a bass. All right, here we go. First up, Wilco, Being There. Excellent record. 2-disc set early in the period. I believe it's their second full length. Misunderstood, Far, Far Away, Monday, Out of Sight, Out of Mind. Red Eyed and Blue, I Got You. Hotel Arizona, Say You Miss Me, Sunken Treasure, Out of Mind, Out of Sight. Dreaming My Dreams, Why Would You Want to Live? Good stuff. Kind of less of a rock and roll feel than a kind of a roots country rock feeling in some of the stuff, but most of it is rock and roll. Okay, here's their next LP, and it's really good. Summer Teeth by Wilco. And this is more of a pop record. It's sort of like Chicago, Illinois meets California. Really sunny. Some very sad songs too, but there's just an energy to it that's really neat. Great songs like Can't Stand It, She's a Jar, Shot in the Arm, We're Just Friends, I'm Always in Love, Nothing's Gonna Stand in the Way, In My Way Again. Pie Holden Sweet is a beautiful song, orchestral. How to Fight Loneliness. Via Chicago is an excellent song about a guy having a nightmare about how he's a murderer on the escape and running down the street, and he can see himself on TV. ELT, a great song. My Darling. When You Wake Up Feeling Old, good song. Summer Teeth is an excellent song. In a Future Age, there's a hidden track at the end of it that's really good. Probably one of the best tracks on it. Not the best, but one of the best. Pretty good stuff. Summer Teeth is a really beautiful record. Very rock and pop, but it's just well done, well balanced. Okay, here's a record that I like, and it's her only full length. Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. Really good record. Rehab, You Know I'm No Good. Me and Mr. Jones, Just Friends. Back to Black is an outstanding song. Love is a Losing Game's good. Tears Dry on Their Own, really good. This is a pretty good record. It's well produced. The sound is excellent. Mark Ronson did most of the production on it. Pretty good stuff. She Can Belt. May she rest in peace. Okay, now we're going to get into some Wu-Tang Clan in the house. This is one of their later works called The W. Here they are looking all nice and like a community involvement project here. They're going to help you out. Never mind the bandanas that are wrapped around them would make them look like a gang, but they're not. Okay, chamber music's pretty good. Careful, Click, Click, Hollow Bones. One Blood, pretty good. Conditioner's pretty funny. Protect Your Neck is a great song. I Can't Go to Sleep is probably the highlight. It's really excellent. Be really pretty good. Gravel Pit, another good one. Really great hip-hop LP. This is right here next up is a classic. This is Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. This is their first major one, and it starts off with a bang. Bring the Ruckus, Shame on a Toss, Clan in the Front. Can It Be All So Simple? It uses a Gladys Knight and the Pips sample. Pretty good. Wu-Tang Clan, Ain't Nothing to Toss With. Cream, Method Man, Protect Your Neck, Tears. All these songs are pretty good. They also have vignettes from Kung Fu movies between the songs. It's just really neat. Good stuff. Really neat to listen to. Okay, next up is another greatest hits selection that I always like to get. 2-disc set. What a bargain. Yolo Tango. Yola Tango. I have it. I got it. Prisoners of Love. A smattering of scintillating senescent songs. 85 to 2003. And this is a really excellent collection of some of their best work. Gives you a comprehensive feel of what they were about as a band. Some of my favorite songs are Barnaby Hardly Working, Tom Courtenay, Autumn Sweater, Drug Test, Upside Down, Tears Are in Your Eyes. By the Time It Gets Dark is a cover of a famous English Fairport Convention song. Great song. Okay, here we go with some more Neil Young, and I'm gonna sit down. And this is a great one. A lot of blues on it. Neil Young, On the Beach. Excellent LP. Walk On, pretty good. See the Sky About to Rain, nice. Revolution Blues, For the Turnstiles, Vampire Blues. On the Beach is just an outstanding song. Motion Pictures, good song. Ambulance Blues, a lot of blues songs on here, right? Revolution Blues, Vampire Blues, Ambulance Blues. Really good record. Kind of somber, kind of rocking. You got the Crosby, Stills, and Nash guys. A lot of ringers handling the back end work, like the strings and he wrote the songs. I'm not trying to detract from Neil Young, but they're the session guys with this. Here's another great one by Neil Young called Tonight's the Night. And the opening song's great. Even the Reap Part 2 is really good too. Speaking Out, World on a String, Come On Baby, Let's Go Downtown, Mellow My Mind, Roll Another Number, Albuquerque's a really nice song. Look Out Joe, Tired Eyes is really neat. It's a really good one. Neil Young always puts out solid records. Okay, here's another classic. And General Peters, despite all the medals on his chest, will really appreciate this one. It's called Clips, Lord Willing. It says, welcome to Virginia Beach. These guys are repping Virginia. And there they are in their coupe, convertible, driving by a shot-out school or plant. I don't know what it is. And this is a great, great, great hip-hop CD. Starts out with the intro, which is pretty neat. Young Boy, Virginia. Great song, Grinding, classic. The next one, no, I'm busy. And the next song, My Don't Love Her is pretty good. Family Freestyle is good. When the Last Time, good. Ego, Comedy Central is really good. Gangsta Lean, I'm Not You is really good. And that's about it. It's a great record. Great hip-hop record. I highly recommend it. Okay, next up, Neil Young Unplugged. Yeah, he can rock. He can put up a big sound with his band. But this is a song, this is a more of an acoustic set, and he's equally as great with his acoustic sets. And this is a really great record to listen all the way through. And I highly recommend it. It's really nice to listen to. Neil Young. Okay, here's another Neil Young greatest hits selection that I got. And yeah, it's kind of slutty, based on record sales, airplay, and download history. And yeah, you pretty much know all these songs. I'm glad they have Rockin' in the Free World in it, because I really like that song. I think it's one of his stronger songs when it comes to the back end of his career. Another great one, Massive Attack, 100th Window. And this is alright. I mean, Future Proof, the first song, is awesome. Small Time Shot Away is pretty good too. Other than that, I rarely listen to it. Okay, Van the Man up next. Tupelo Honey, there he is on the horse. Well, his lady's on the horse and he's guiding the horse. what a guy in his camo pants. Nice cover picture though. Good song. Well, good songs like Wild Night, Straight to Your Heart Like a Cannonball. Old Woodstock's pretty good. Starting a New Life is great. You're My Woman is a really great love song. Tupelo Honey is another good song. I Want to Rue You, When an Evening Sun Goes Down, another good one. Moonshine Whiskey, all right. Pretty good record. It's not like any of his other records, but you can tell it's a Van Morrison piece. And here is one of my favorite Van Morrison records besides Astral Works. And it's Astral Weeks, pardon, is Van Morrison's Veedon Fleece. There he is. There's a castle in the background. He's got the red hair. It looks kind of photoshopped a little bit with his dogs. Wearing a suit. Fair Play, great song. When in Our Own Stole the Highlights, another great song. Who Was That Masked Man is outstanding. Streets of Our Club, great. Most of these songs are awesome. And it has a sort of feel to it. It's a very romantic record, but not romantic in the sense of a man and a woman, like a love story, but more of like a, appreciating the surroundings and passion, that kind of stuff. Okay, this is a record that most people aren't aware of. It's called Dennis Wilson, Ocean Blue. It was released after he passed away. And it's a really good record. You can hear Carl Wilson singing in the background, and a lot of good session players helping him out with this one. And there's some really good songs on here. And my favorite is It Won't Be Long. And it's a beautiful song. It's Not Too Late. It's off of disc 2, which is called Bamboo, the Caribou Sessions. And it's just a touching song. And to think that he was near death. He was going to die pretty soon after he released this, or he made these songs in the studio. It's Not Too Late. It's just a beautiful song. And Holy Man and Dreamer, Thoughts of You. Just a beautiful record. Shows how talented all the, most of the Wilson brothers were. Great, great record. And there he is. Pacific Ocean Blue, Dennis Wilson. Nice stuff. 2 CD set. A lot of gems in it. Okay, here's another new Pornographers. Electric version. One of their best. All the songs are pretty good. Laws of Change is really, really awesome. The standout would probably be, wow. Tough to decide on a great record like this. But I've always liked Testament to Youth and Verse. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. And here's another new Pornographers. Challengers. And My Rights Versus Yours. Good stuff. Challengers is a great song. Entering White Cecilia. Mutiny, I Promise You. That's about it. It's an uneven record, but the highlights are very high and the lowlights are pretty low. Not as good as the electric version, but it's all right. Next up, another great record, Beck, Sea Change, and this is a heartbreak record. Just after him and his long-term girlfriend broke up, he comes out with this, and it's pretty much, you can feel it throughout. Golden Age is just a gorgeous song. Paper Tiger, another. Guess I'm Doing Fine. Lonesome Tears. Lost Cause is just a eye teeth song, great. And Little One. This is a really touching record. Really heartfelt. Goes deep. Neat stuff. Okay, here's another one. Everyone should have this in their collection. The Band. Music from Big Pink. And right there, right at the beginning, Tears of Rage. An outstanding song. In a Station, The Wait, Long Black Veil, Chest Fever, I Shall Be Released. All this stuff is really great stuff. The bonus tracks are alright, but Again, they're outtakes. They were never meant. There's a reason why the original record didn't have all these bonus tracks, but it was a slutty trend for CD people to put bonus tracks on to get sluts to buy more, because they thought that all this stuff at the the outtakes and the demos were actually valuable. When really, if the band don't consider them valuable enough to put them on their original records, why would they be so valuable that they want to add additional tracks to add heft to what they're selling? Here's another great punk pop record, and I stress the word pop because this is a very, as one chatter once mentioned, it's a pop punk record, and it is. A lot of pop sensibilities in this record. A lot of good sounding songs like Holidays in the Sun, Bodies, No Feelings, Liar, Problems, God Save the Queen, Anarchy in the UK. Two of these songs charted, and it's not surprising that more didn't, because they're all very tuneful. I mean, they sound good. Okay, the next record, and this is going to be it for this session. For this edition is an album that scientists have discovered that if you play this very loudly in a room, you can actually freebase cocaine from the sound waves. Meaning, there was a lot of blow when they made this record, and it's Oasis Be Here Now. Yeah, they had already made it. They had already sold millions of records and did record concerts and all this other shit. And then the cocaine had to come in. And this record sounds like cocaine. The only good song on it is the first song, Do You Know What I Mean? And the rest is just the detritus of coke slowly floating through the air and landing on tables or on the floor. Because my God, you can hear it in every song. you could really hear it. Cocaine. You think Steve Winwood did cocaine during his Valerie and Higher Love period? Ain't nothing compared to this. This is actually oral cocaine. AURAL. This is cocaine mixed into sound. They actually used a mixer and they poured cocaine into the thing, and that's what they come out with. And I'm glad I ended with that one, because I don't want to go on any further after that. But do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Is a really good song, and it's no accident. It's the first song, because the rest is just riding the cocaine high and rubbing your teeth, and the whites of your eyes are glaring, and you're gritting your teeth too, and you're really excited about everything. Okay, I hope you all have a great afternoon, and take care. Bye-bye.